Elon explained the timeline when the sun will expand and devour the Earth, and as Elon analyzes, if we don't evolve at higher rates, the situation is not looking great. With that, Elon stunned everyone when he said there are so many other civilizations in the cosmos, aliens that are also trying to expand and become multiplanetary. Furthermore, Musk warned about a few horrible situations that we are facing and how soon a few big countries will disappear. Elon warned about very important issues that we are facing, so let's explain them. First, Musk suggests to make a simple start calculation of the odds of what it took to have life on Earth. According to Elon, the universe is approximately 13.8 billion years old, with the Earth being approximately 4.5 billion. The heat death of the Sun, wherein it will begin expanding, has been predicted by many scientists and is set to happen in another 500 million years, meaning that by Musk's logic, if we had just dragged our feet on evolution for another 10% of our total existence time, we would not have made it. He ponders openly about the odds of us surviving and others not. I wonder how many dead one-planet civilizations are out there in the cosmos. They never made it to that other planet and ultimately extinguish themselves or get destroyed by external factors. Musk goes on to add that because of this miraculous survival against the odds, there's no help to be found from elsewhere in the universe if we were to need some assistance in the near future, if Earth was to become uninhabitable. Which, as Musk says, is historically likely to happen sooner rather than later. The alternative is to become a space-ranked civilization and a multi-planet species, Musk claims. This is one of the reasons behind Musk's obsession with getting to Mars, our next suspected habitable planet, but it could also serve as a warning for the fragility of living on Earth. It is miraculous we have survived, considering the odds. The least we can do is not speed up that predicted extinction event by taking care of the planet we do live on. Furthermore, if you look at recent comments from Musk, the situation with population collapse or demographic implosion is becoming horribly dangerous, and Elon is very scared because of this. In Musk's words, similar countries like Japan, most of Europe, China, look at the birth rates. In lowest places, it's only at about half of the sustaining rates. When you have an inverted demographical pyramid, those fall over. It will not stand. Musk worries about what he calls the dependency ratio, wherein the number of retirees is higher than the amount of people working, meaning that social services and other safety nets won't be able to deal with the numbers. He describes that until very recently, humans evolved purely to procreate, and now people are not having enough children to sustain the population. He uses China as an example. There was a time when the population appeared to be getting too large, and so the government enacted its infamous one-child policy. Although that has now been relieved, it is typical for Chinese parents to only have one child, which is not a sustainable rate of childbirth. Some have used the concept of immigration to argue against the concept of demographic implosion, and Musk answers that with, there's 1.5 billion people in China. Where is China gonna get 700 million new people? That's like 3 Indonesias. Although most won't see the problem for now, Musk insists that in the very short-term future, it will indeed become a real problem for us all. When talking about our potential apocalypse, Musk has his own predictions. According to him, our end here on Earth, whether it be with a bang or a whimper, could be any number of things. What destroyed the dinosaurs was not only one thing, but a plethora of things happening in a row. The geographical history of Earth, as Musk says, is very long and complicated. We have been extremely hot, and we have also been through multiple ice ages. There have been not just a few, but multiple extinction events. Musk explains, therefore, that our main hope is escape if we expect to keep living. But on a brighter note, he truly believes our species capable. Even with sublight travel, you can absolutely colonize the whole galaxy, even some of the neighboring galaxies. In his more optimistic prediction, Musk says that the entire galaxy could be colonized in as short as 1 million years from now. In fact, Musk has called on the concept of us advancing so readily in our technology, becoming so capable, and not colonizing the local planets despite everything, depressing. To quote, if you look at our progress in space, in 1969, we were able to send somebody to the moon. 1969. Then we had the space shuttle, which could only send people to lower Earth orbit. Then the space shuttle retired and the United States could take no one to orbit. He calls the trend down to nothing and laments the misconception that technology will just automatically improve to the point where we are sending people to space without concentrated energy on that exact goal. In fact, Musk believes that without abject focus on that goal, technology will in fact degrade over time rather than improve. Using the civilizations of the past as an example, you look at great civilizations like ancient Egypt, and they also made the pyramids, and they forgot how to do that. And the Romans, who built these incredible aqueducts, and they forgot how to do that. Basically, considering how easy it is not only for civilization of the future to forget the craftsmanship of the past, but for future civilizations to even forget their own wonderful creations and let that knowledge degrade away. Musk's warning of us simply forgetting how to do the most of the incredible things we have uncovered how to do may be worth taking more seriously than it appears on the surface. When asked on the meaning of life, and resisting the urge to say 42, Musk answered that the meaning of life, one could argue, is to uncover the meaning of life. But I think we don't quite know the right question to ask. But if we learn more about the universe, if we expand this open scale of consciousness, then we are better able to ask the questions about the answers. That is the end for it. This is when Musk began to mention his motivation for space travel again, calling it not just life insurance for the human species, a safe encapsulation of our culture for future generations, but that it creates a sense of adventure. He compares the potential futures, one in which we are spacefaring and one where we are confined to Earth. He considers the space venturing one much more exciting and motivating. Life can't just be about solving problems. Otherwise, what's the point? The value of beauty and inspiration is very much overrated. That's it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.